Hello and welcome to the Marie Diamond Show, where we explore the energy aspects of the law of attraction and Feng Shui and discover how to create a life of abundance, purpose, love and joy. I am Marie Diamond, one of the world's top transformation leaders, speakers and best-selling authors, and you also know me as a Feng Shui master in the hit movie and bestseller, The Secret. It is my pleasure and joy to guide you on this journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Every week, we will delve together into the principles of the law of attraction and Feng Shui. We will discover how to harness the power of your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions to create a harmonious balance in your life. So if you're ready to elevate your understanding of the law of attraction and Feng Shui and to unlock the full potential of your life, then you have come to the right place. Join me on this journey of spiritual growth and self-empowerment. The Marie Diamond Show, your path to a life of abundance, purpose, love, and joy. Shift your energy and transform your life. Hi, welcome to this episode on the Marie Diamond Show. And today I'm going to talk to you about the law of attraction and Feng Shui. So how are they related with each other? Well, since I'm 7 years old, I was aware of the law of attraction. I already had a spiritual mentor in my life, and he was sharing with me how important visualization was, and also how I needed to have a positive mindset and be grateful for life. And I even started my vision wall. So all this moved forward until I was about 15. I was practicing this. But I have to be honest, there was a lot of things that didn't go so well, because I was not always disciplined to have a positive mindset, but also because, life was happening, and at a certain point, I became aware that I did not do enough the right things for the law of attraction. And that is when I had a near-death experience when I was 15. I was run over by a truck, and I went to the other side. There I was told that I was here to enlighten more than 500 million people, and that I had to go back. So when I woke up with this big message, of course I had no idea how to do this, what it even meant, to be honest. But I knew I got my purpose. My purpose was here to make a difference to more than 500 million people. Now you have to imagine, this is a long time ago, so this was before social media and YouTube, and so I had no idea. Now, if I would be a 15-year-old, I would start doing TikTok videos. But that was another time. But I started asking every day in my prayers, God, universe, show me how to enlighten more than 500 million people. After a few months, after my near-death experience, I reconnect with my spiritual mentor, and I asked, what did I do wrong? I've been trying to be positive, having a good mindset. I was visualizing every outcome, but still my life was not going well. I have an accident, I am bullied at school, I'm still in a family where there's a lot of emotional and physical abuse. And he answered that I had bad Feng Shui. Now I was like, what's that? So he shared with me that there's the law of attraction of your mind, but there's also the law of attraction of your space. And that where you live, where you sleep, where you work is also attracting energy towards you. And that I was in the wrong place. You have to understand, you are a teenager, there's not so much you can do. The first thing I asked to my parents was, can I move into another room? Because the room I had was belonging to my sister, and I didn't like the space. I was very depressed there. I was bullied at school, I was lonely, I had no friends. And so I went to another room, the room of my brothers. They already have moved out, they're much older, and I painted the room in my favorite colors, white and orange. It also was not longer at the north side of our house, but on the west side. So I had the afternoon sun coming in. And I painted everything, and I designed the room. I created artwork that was expressing what I desired. Love, romance, that was the first thing. Friends was the second thing. And within a few weeks, I started seeing the energy shift. First of all, I felt different. I felt like I was in a better space inside of myself. And of course, if your inner space feels better, you'll start attracting different things in your outer space. And that's exactly what happened. I started having my first boyfriend. Then I saw that the bullies stopped bullying me, and some of them became friendly and even became some of my friends. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Just within a few weeks of time, this huge energy shift happened. So for me, that was a very big step to understand that there is a law of attraction at work that is beyond my mindset, that the space around me has a mind of its own, and that I could change that mindset. So I learned from my spiritual mentor some basic steps of Feng Shui that I practiced for about 15 years. It helped me to become very confident in myself, to attract a lot of great people, a lot of joy in my life, to also normalize the situation that was happening in my house, and started having better relationships with my parents. I was also able to major in law and become a successful lawyer for working for the Belgian and the European government. So these basic principles just shifted my life around. And it's only when I was early 30s that I started studying in-depth Feng Shui. I was so lucky to attract one of the most amazing grandmasters, and he explained to me that there are 3 aspects to the law of attraction. The first one was the spiritual luck, and that is responsible for 33.3% of the results of your law of attraction. It actually is the law of attraction of your soul. When you are born on this planet, you already have a law of attraction package with you, and that is containing who you are, where you're born, your gifts, your talents, and some of your challenges. And you can change that. It is what we call the destiny, or your purpose, or some would call it karma. Now, can we change that destiny? Yes, you can. There's a certain level of change possible. For example, you're born somewhere and you make a decision to move to another country. You're changing your destiny. You have, for example, a talent for singing and you never fulfill that talent, then literally you are not using your spiritual side of your law of attraction. Or perhaps you do have a talent and you feel still challenged, but you are overcoming these challenges that you have at birth by practicing. Then you are redesigning your spiritual luck. That's why we're focusing on it when we are working on our purpose, when we're meditating, when we're praying, when we're connecting with God, the universe, and we are enhancing our good karma by doing good for ourselves and for the world. That's the first part. The second part is called your human luck. It is how you as a human being is exploring and living your purpose by having a positive mindset, having positive behavior, doing the right things, and also taking action. So it's your mind, it's your heart, and it's your body. In the self-help and self-development area, they have been focusing on that since the early 70s. We also see that in The Secret, the biggest movie about the law of attraction, that put literally the law of attraction in the mainstream, we see that they focus for 99% on that aspect. Just one teacher talked about something else, and that was me. I talked about how there was a third aspect, and that third aspect is called the earth luck, your environment. That, of course, having a positive mindset is important, and feeling good and doing good is so important, but that your environment is affecting you also. So the human luck is 33.3%, but the earth luck is also 33.3%. So let's be honest, having all the time a positive mindset, feeling good and doing good, it takes a lot of discipline. And that is where a lot of people are feeling that they cannot fulfill the law of attraction. They're hitting a ceiling, or they have to have a discipline daily to think positive, to do the right things, to feel good, to feel joyful. And it is tough, it is hard, and it gets stopped by life experiences. But that last part is actually the easiest part to change. And it's the missing link to the secret. It's the missing link to the law of attraction that the Chinese have known for about 4,000 years. Feng Shui is considered the energy system, the principles how to use the law of attraction in your environment. Your environment is non-stop influencing you subconsciously, day and night, 24 hours a day, 8 hours when you're sleeping, 8 hours in your social life setting, and 8 hours in your bedroom. So everything that's around you, colors, positioning of your desk, your bed, images, items, your subconscious mind is receiving that as a message, and it mirrors it back in your subconscious mind, and because of that, it can be helping you and uplifting you to reach your goals that you have with your mindset, to fulfill your purpose you have with your spirit and your soul, but it can also block you. It can block you literally from moving forward and to having all the energy to manifest your full potential. When I found that out, I was mind blown. When I found that out, it blew my mind. I was like, oh my God, that's the missing link. And I knew from that moment I heard this conversation with my grandmaster that this was going to be one of the aspects I was going to share mainstream. Not just to the people that knew about Feng Shui, that are at that time when I learned this was early 90s, was mostly in Asian countries, but I wanted to bring it globally. And so that is what I have done. And it started with sharing in The Secret how the image of somebody that wanted romance in his house was contradicting his own behavior and his own vision for his life. He changed it around and literally he started attracting romance. Because that last part, changing your environment, is the easiest to change. Because hanging something different, repositioning your desk and your bedroom, having different colors, it doesn't take that much. And it keeps working for you non-stop after you have changed it. You don't need to set up a discipline. The only discipline on it is that you need to keep your environment clean and decluttered. Once you have placed things, you are starting feeling immediately, within a few seconds, the shift that it makes to your subconscious mind, and within a few days and weeks, people feel literally their law of attraction change. So when I found that out, I started practicing this even deeper, because these Feng Shui principles are first of all ancient. They have been practiced for 4,000 years. They were practiced in Asia by the ruling families, the empires, but also by top families in industry and entertainment. And only in the early 80s, that information was brought to the West. So I was one of the first 100 experts in Feng Shui in the Western world. And once I understood that, I was like, my God, this is going to transform you and everybody around you. And when I then practiced this information to also get in The Secret, and I'm going to tell that story in one of my episodes, I became one of the leading transformation leaders, because The Secret helped everybody to become aware of the law of attraction. And of course, I practiced the law of attraction and Feng Shui, not just in my own life, but several of the top teachers in the movie The Secret, the creator of The Secret book and movie, the publisher of it, and the whole team practiced my work. That's why some people call me the secret behind the secret. So now it's time that you know the tools and practices that the top people in the self-help and self-development world are using when they feel stuck. Because then they're on the phone with me and they're asking me, what can I do to shift? because I'm hitting a ceiling with my human luck. I'm hitting a ceiling with my mindset, with my behavior, with my gratitude, with the actions that I take. I take so many actions and still I do not manifest what I really desire. I remember I was invited by the late Bob Proctor to his home because he told me, Marie, I am feeling I'm hitting a ceiling. So I came in and feng shuied his home and his personal office. And he shared with me that, you know, in Think Rich, Grow Rich, the famous book about positive mindset and the law of attraction, there is a section that says, location is everything. And he said to me, you have found the missing link. It's not just that location is everything, it is actually how the location is, how it looks like, that redirects the energy, not just to your subconscious mind, but to everything around you. So with that testimonial of him, I really opened up myself and trusted that I was on the right path. And now more than 1 million people have online and in-person studied with me over the last 25 years to understand how the law of attraction and feng shui are connected, and that you can change and upgrade the results of your law of attraction by using the law of attraction in your home. So in the Marie Diamond Show, we're going to go deeper into that. But the first thing I would love for you to do is to become aware of your feng shui. Feng shui is all about wind and water and the flow of energy. So my homework before the next episode for you is to really stand outside of your home or your apartment and go back into your space, but with the eyes of a law of attraction. Just imagine you are God, the universe, walking in. What does the universe see when you come into your space? Is it reflecting success, abundance, harmony, balance, love? When you open the door, what do you see? Shoes on the ground, a sign of poverty. Coats hanging that you almost cannot find your coat. I would say that is clutter, that is chaos. Perhaps some Amazon boxes you haven't returned. What's the first impression? Do you tell the universe, I'm inviting you, I am welcoming you into the space, my space where I manifest my goals? Make sure there's something welcoming it. Could be a beautiful orchid, could be a candle, could be pictures of your family. So welcome yourself. Make sure the doormat is not old and worn down. So make sure there's a welcoming mat. And then go into your living space. What's the first thing you see? What is the first thing your energy, your attention goes to? Look at the images that are out there, the paintings. Look at the colors. Do you feel at home when you come in, or do you block it? Or whatever you have around you, is that still reflecting where you are right now? Perhaps you have in your living room all the photos of your children when they were babies, but now they're grown up. And then you're like, well, they don't like to come home. Well, perhaps they still feel babies in your home. So change things, upgrade it. And we're going to go deeper into that in the episodes, how for each space you can upgrade your energy. Go to your bedroom, open the door. What is your universe in you experience? Does it have images of love and romance, or is it blank, or is it cluttered and chaotic? Hey, you want romance in your life? Anchor that in your bedroom. And of course, go to your workspace or your space where you're working. Could be your dining room, could be an in-home office or outside, and walk in. Does it reflect abundance, success, respect? So these are all principles that we're going to go deeper into in the next episodes, because that will shift your energy. And so I want you to become aware of it. The second part of the homework I'm going to ask you is to download the Marie Diamond app. So you can find the free Marie Diamond app on iOS and on Google Play for iPhone and smartphones. You go to Marie Diamond, Feng Shui Your Life, And you will be able to put in your birthday and the gender at your birth. This is how we calculate, with a special calculation, what is your energy number and your 4 best directions. You will be asked to put in your name and your email and click on getting the notifications, so you will receive messages and tips every day from me. You will get an energy number, and the number is between 1 to 9, and you will see there is best directions. And then you can go into the success and money and already start exploring the videos that are there for you. But very important is the diamond compass. Yeah? So the diamond compass, that is what we're going to work with in our next episode. Make sure you already check out your home, become aware of what your home has been attracting or not attracting. So make some notes on it, and also download the free Mary Diamond app. That all will be very helpful to get to the next episode of the Mary Diamond Show. Can't wait to see you there. That is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. Remember, the law of attraction and Feng Shui are powerful tools for creating a life of abundance, purpose, love, and joy. So use them wisely and always trust in the universe to guide you on your path. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to share more insights and wisdom with you on our next episode. Until then, remember to stay focused, stay positive and loving, and always believe in yourself. The Mary Diamond Show. Shift your energy and transform your life.